Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance?
Figuratively, I have.
Well, yes, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do...
How high do you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels. The likes of Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast... Now, that would fetch such coin that bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the...
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return. A fortune in skin and scale awaits any man with a will to claim it for his own. Leave Tabor by that path and venture west.
What brings you to our humble village, young man? If it's our artisans you're here to see, then please. But do try not to interrupt their work.
Welcome, welcome. Take care.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
You! Finally. No one was paying me
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word.
The university?
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am. Oh, the answers I seek lying just beyond. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs?
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfect.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make. If it wasn't for those domed roofs protecting the stones from the elements, the truth of Tabor's...
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being away.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Have you noticed the Elder has been?
Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar. Don't you think? Before I get everything I've read.
Probably thoughts like him always.
The engravings were in good repair, considering.
Oh, what that I could have seen. Come, don't tease me now. Let's start with the engraved.
Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones of Tabor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting them. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far? The engraving.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor. Its guardian roots could... This is proving most enlightening.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised Blettel 3.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples. The 3 engravings. One for each of the 3 peoples, to guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reached down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many. For years, I have pondered the mysteries of Tabor's founding. Would that I had made the journey as a younger man. When stairs held...
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Too slow.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Here's your hide.
I worried you might never return. Quick. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek. Yet as adamant as her. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as...
I don't plan on making a habit of this.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. This is hide unlike any I've had the pleasure of handling. My clients will pay a fortune.
The free city's under siege?
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Orcs. This might take a while.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
If we're going to do this,
Clive, it just so happens that right at this very moment...
And what talents would that...
Why, your fearlessness?
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept her, Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the... But the army, too, is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means...
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers...
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and...
So where does my skill with a blade...
though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have no... So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere and we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet. The place was abandoned a long time ago. But when the men moved...
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Even if I begin right now, I'll be... So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will...
All right.
I'm sure you won't need... Pass through Lateney's Cleft, and you'll see what's left of Cashlock down in the...
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help.
Must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat. Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust...
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. But enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick work of it.
I should go and let Ella...
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't Chilona get upset. I'll explain everything once you've...
All right. Eloise, I just got back from...
Thank you, Clive. Here. Well then, now that you have I suppose we'd better finish. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bear...
You're still in negotiation?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with, but we shall emerge victorious.
Well, if you need any help...
I'm not sure I do.
Ah,
you wanted to...
The man I was watching earlier, the one... He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth, and they're still expanding. They've been... And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their late...
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such... Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserved. I won't let her give up on her dreams again. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need, though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson... This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that.
Clive.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocolate. I'd build 'em a new barracks here but where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock, which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about. There's been more and more of them turning up lately. Coming from, but there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home, and that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much...
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new...
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, and if any of us could have done anything to stop it, but what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. And they don't seem like they'll be nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our...
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories.
And I know the men will gladly... I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win, and I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too.
Of course.
Reckon Eastpool would make a nice little home for a few bearers and guardians with a mind to make a go of it. Those blasted
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade, it's good to...
And you, Lord Ross.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right. Though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought we need somewhere to settle them. And I can think of worse places than...
As can I, which is why I agreed to help you win it.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a...
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic. Make sure I'm not taken unaware.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
You'll face the consequences. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Let's try. Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a cache.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that...
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you...
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory character...
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart. Leave it with me, my...
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the band. It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool...
So wait. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
I'd better get this well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
Ah, there you... Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept... What's all this about? Some shape-shifting night? On second thoughts, it'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is, you did it. And now...
I suppose it will be.
What else? Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. The way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so I wonder any of it's still standing. But with a bit of lumber, a lick of paint, and a lot of hard work...
Are the bearers taking well to their new homes, you know? I sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe, what with them and us and all the others all crammed in together.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief... Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally...
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. And I understand more than anyone is revenge.
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since...
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will... My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last. But There are those among us who cannot fight. Children. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven. And so, Clive, I find myself... Will you take them to your hideaway? That they might live, even should Lostwing...
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who... The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shield...
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway.
Then the last of my preparations, and may Griga guide us. All of us. Those who cannot join us in the coming fight are gathered at Gotan's Bales. I would ask that you see them to safety.
I'll search the village one last time for any stragglers.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Everyone. Quinton is... He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with... If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, and if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to that we get to see justice.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. We can't let Quinton die before...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quinton and the others will be halfway there already. You have to hurry.
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him. Don't let all...
I still haven't paid Quinton back for saving my life. So don't let him die. Not yet.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down. If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. It was all for this. But what is this? My faithful comrades. All the...
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh.
You.
And so are you. I'm so... And it's Lostwing.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Let me finish this quickly.
need to get back to Quentin. Quentin. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. Welcome back to the land of... The flood has filled...
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life.
No, Master Quentin.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. I have nothing left to...
What the heck are you on? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you're only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and...
I prayed, and I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that. Can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead it.
Your village may be lost. But so long as you remain to guide...
But why? Why would anyone follow...
Because we're family.
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt that Lostwing weren't just a village.
It was. And as long as we're still here...
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build town. What's to stop it?
That's the Master Quentin we...
Please. Quentin. Wilson, after all. Permit me to withdraw. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never are.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage, if you don't mind waiting...
I look forward to it.
They are right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have...
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead.
Tell me you saw that.
these cities under sea.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Company.
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my daughter purge them of their sin!
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding.
Hold still!
work here is done.